So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about energy drinks and how it is a concern for health risks. So the number one reason why energy drinks are so bad is the combination of three. I call it the triple threat. It's not good. It's a bad triple threat, and that's the high carbs, the high sugar, and the high caffeine. Thing is that people have these three every day, but they're in increments, and they're in things that aren't in one bottle. They're not in one actual liquid itself. And energy drinks have all three, and especially the caffeine and the sugar. I mean, the carbs are pretty high too, of course, but the other two are just like extremely high. And you know, when it comes to that itself will cause so much negative concerns for people, you know, health risks. So we can get into that right now. The main thing is irregular heartbeat. You know, it causes irregular heartbeat because what happens is it spikes your levels in your body, your blood sugar levels, and because of that, you know, it gets your heart racing. You start seeing like the anxiety levels spike up through the roof, and you start getting nervous, and you start, you know, sweating, and your heart starts beating really, really fast, and it just kind of stops randomly at some times and keeps coming back. And it's the chest too. It causes chest pain and anxiety and irregular heartbeat. The insomnia because of the caffeine, you know, because it gives you a shock of, you know, alertness and awareness that you're gonna be up so late that, you know, your body will, even if you try to sleep, good luck, it's gonna force you to stay awake, and it causes people to not be able to sleep good. You know, get 20 minutes here and there, and then boom, next thing you know, it's like, whoa. And that the anxiety, it comes back to the anxiety too, because you start getting nervous, everything starts getting jittery, your body starts shaking, and it's just really, really bad because the caffeine and the sugar combination, you know, it's really a deadly combination. And because of that too, it spikes, because of the sugar levels especially, it spikes blood sugar levels, which causes people to get diabetes easy, you know, way quicker than a normal person to get diabetes. You're drinking energy drinks constantly, every single day, you know. I used to drink a Monster a day in high school. I think one whole year I drank a Monster a day for high school. I forget what year it was. I think it was like junior year, and it was awful, you know. I felt nervous all the time, started sweating. If you lift with it too, it's even worse, because what happens is your body's already going through things, you know. You're already, your temperature's already risen, your heart's already pounding because of the fact that you're lifting weights, and you add that caffeine on top of that, bro, that's crazy. That's really bad. And so it's just so many negative things when it comes to the energy drinks. And I'm not just specifically taking out one. I'm not just saying that, you know, because of the fact that I had a Monster, that's the worst. There's no rankings when it comes to the energy drinks. They're just all bad. They're all on the same level of badness. They're all just terrible for you. So the carbs are high too. It'll get you bloated, extremely bloated, to the point where like you feel like you just had 3 bags of salt and you downed it with water, and your whole body's filled with water itself. So imagine that. It just all sticks together, and you're a big huge blob at that point. So that's also awful. It's also a negative thing for the energy drinks itself. You know, it's just really, really bad. At the end of the day, you don't want this, because it can cause diabetes, irregular heartbeat, insomnia, blood sugar levels to increase. Everything negative about it. There's just no positive for them. What happens is it gives you an energy boost for about an hour and a half, maybe even a little bit longer. Gives you a strong energy boost, but then the come down's even worse. You think you're happy because of the fact that you're all energetic and all boosted up and hyped up on this, but then when the come down's worse, you start getting migraines, start getting headaches, which is very unnatural for the body. You shouldn't be getting those because of a drink. And then the come down's awful, and during that come down is where you start suffering from the anxiety and and the nervousness and the fast heartbeat and everything like that, you know? You shouldn't be just randomly sweating if you're not having like something that's like spicy or you're not working out. If you're getting jittery feelings and your chest is pounding and you feel like you're about to get a heart attack because of this, it's because of this. It's because of that. So those are all negative things. Those are all negative aspects of what I like to say it. Reason why people don't put coffee or green tea in that is because of the fact that they have high caffeine in them, but not as high. Number one. Number two, you know, the sugar and the carbs, that isn't present to the whole picture. Is not present when it comes to the coffee or the green teas. But when it comes to the monsters, they add a bunch of additives, a bunch of extra shit that the body does not need to have in it. And you know, it can also cause nausea. It can also make you feel sick and makes you feel like you want to throw up if you have too much of it. You know, consuming that every single day, you're gonna be gaining major weight from this, and not good weight. You'll be bloated, and it's the risk of heart disease or diabetes because of these energy drinks. So I'm kind of staying on the same ramp. I'm kind of going on a rant and just saying the same stuff over and over again. But the moral of the story is, what I'm trying to say at the end of the day is that energy drinks are awful for you. It causes insomnia. It causes irregular heartbeat. It causes anxiety. It causes bloatness. It can, down the road, cause heart disease, and can also cause many other issues to your body, you know? And if you're getting diseases from a drink, then that's an issue, you know? And your blood sugar levels are going crazy with it too, you know? The chance that you get diabetes is very high when you drink energy drinks daily. So yeah, it's just really, really bad at the end of the day. So stay away from energy drinks is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, it's not healthy for you. If it's not healthy, don't do it. So stay active, get kinetic.